podcast studio. There we go. We should be live, all the way live.
Yeah, it says you
Worst
are
day of the
live.
week. Worst day of the week, y'all.
Fix
Y'all
my
make
hair
sure
now.
y'all. What I tell you?
Fix
What did
my
I tell
hair.
you? What did I tell you?
What
Over
did
there?
you tell me? Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
You gonna forget.
Teleprompter.
You're gonna forget. Teleprompter. That's right.
Teleprompter.
Worst day of the week is about to be all the way live, y'all. All the way live. Y'all make sure y'all like and share our video. Like and share our video.
Hey y'all.
Worst day of the week. See, I can't even talk. Worst day of the week is about to be all the way live at 7 o'clock. Y'all make sure y'all like and share our video, y'all. Because worst day of the week is about to go live.
Hey guys. Okay, y'all. Can y'all also share our video in some of the groups you guys are in? Let me turn my sound down. Sorry, y'all. Okay, see, let me show you this. When I click into it like this, there's no options to share. Look at that.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
It's so crazy to me. Okay, let me try it.
Hello.
Hey, mama.
Hello. Huh? Oh, YouTube not working, she said.
Did you hang up on her?
No, I didn't hang up on my mama.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Worst day of the week, y'all, is about to be all the way live 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock. We got some good topics for y'all.
Oh, wait,
today.
I'm trying to go share. Hey, y'all. Okay, we're just waiting on y'all to a couple of more people to jump on.
Yeah.
Y'all
make sure y'all like and share our video. We greatly appreciate it. Like and share worst day of the week's video. We're about to be all the way live.
Let me share it on my own page.
We about to be live.
I'm always getting on our viewers about not sharing, and I don't do it in a timely fashion myself. I'm
trying to share it right now. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, let me see. Worst day of the week is about to be live, y'all. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to catch us on YouTube, just go log into YouTube, search Worst Day of the Week, and you can watch that. You can watch it on your TV, all that good stuff. Just pull it up real big. If you have a smart TV, make sure you are liking and sharing our video. We greatly appreciate it. Like and share our video. Worst Day of the Week is about to be all the way live.
Okay, so when you share it to groups, okay, look at me. Y'all know I'm so Facebook illiterate.
You Facebook illiterate?
Yes. And been using it for how long?
Crazy.
Jalen, what, 14? That's how long I've been using it.
Y'all make sure y'all like and share our video. Worst Day of the Week is about to be live. Worst Day of the Music about to come on. Y'all gonna know it when y'all hear Monique Renee, y'all. The Worst Day of the Week is all the way
Hey guys,
live.
I can't tell who it is tuning in. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go take a look at it. Let's see.
Okay, I'm done sharing. That's because we were sharing the video.
I'm trying to share it in groups and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
The thing that sucks about it is like once you go live, we have to spend the first couple of minutes sharing it because you can't do it before
so we can get people to tune in.
Exactly. I'm saying you can't do it before you go live. You can't have it pre-shared.
We cannot share.
I would love if we could though.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. I already pre-shared.
Or if I had somebody to just press the button for me.
Yeah, and just like, hey,
share baby, can you press this button? Nope.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get blocked out of any of these groups I'm in.
Block me.
I don't want to get blocked.
I've been blocked so many times in my life.
No.
Block me. Y'all, Worst Day of the Week is about to go live right now.
Worst day of the week.
This gon' be a good day, even on my worst day. Nothing makes me smile more than hanging with my family. LOLs and good times, yeah, that's how we mob it. No filters on the real deal. Say something, get it poppin'. Laughing is good for the soul. Keep it 100, yeah, you already know. Not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the worst day of the week. It's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the worst day of the week. Yeah.
Worst day of the week.
Worst day of the week. Yeah.
Talk.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Andre.
And it's your girl, Erin.
And this is the
what I was gonna
worst
say was,
day of the week.
this is the worst day
This
of the
is
week.
the
I never
worst
get
day of
to
the
say
week.
it. That
You
feels
never
so
get
weird.
to say it. You never
This
get
is
to
the
say
worst
it.
day of the week.
Worst day
I've
of the
never
week,
said
y'all.
that
Thank you for tuning
because
in.
you always say it.
So proud of you, Erin.
And what I was gonna say was I was going to talk first, which would be breaking tradition. You always talk first.
You wanted to talk first?
I almost
Oh,
on
okay.
accident.
Go
No,
ahead.
that
Go
would have
ahead.
broke code.
We're
The
gonna
code is
redo it.
I let the man speak first.
Oh, okay.
And then I come in and seal the deal. You
You
know?
said seal that deal then.
Yeah, seal the deal.
Seal that deal.
Yeah,
What's up, y'all?
I
Hey,
wanna
Raquel.
talk
Hey,
about-
Mama. Hey, to Michael. How you doing? Hey,
Hey, y'all.
Alicia.
So she
Thank
said
you
I
for tuning
made
in
it
for the
on
worst of the week, y'all.
time. Yes.
Thank you for tuning in for the worst day of the week. Yeah, to Michael made it on time.
Like that's what
She made it.
The complaint is a lot of people can't catch the show
While it's
we
live.
come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
So we're coming on like, is this prime time basically?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we have been having conversations about going on earlier. Most
Yes.
importantly, when the kids are back in school.
When they at
they're
school.
home with us right
Mhm.
now. So it's hard for us to pick the time. But I know this week Grand Prairie is going back
Oh,
on
they
the
are?
16th. Yeah.
So Jalen's going back to school.
I don't know.
You
I don't know.
You're not ready for
I don't
that
even
yet?
know. Like, honestly, I'm ready to homeschool Jalen because the paragraph her teacher sent me that she typed,
wow.
and I'm not even going to embarrass my baby. I'm just let you read it.
Oh, no,
Look.
I don't want to read it right now.
Read,
Hold on,
go read,
let
get
me
the
see.
first little sentence real quick.
Oh, no. She said
I
that
can't
to
even put my
school.
baby. I can't.
She
Then
said-
she said, I'm going to read this part because I can't believe it. She said, my thought on high school, honestly, it kind of hard. And the teachers DTM. So I'm reading
The
it.
teacher's DTM. That's do too much.
You told
Oh
your
my
teacher?
God, that she be doing too much. She wrote that to the teacher.
So the teacher says, yeah, can you tell her maybe don't tell her teachers that they're doing too much?
Oh,
Because
wow.
that's rude.
Hey,
I'm
no.
like, yeah, sorry.
Oh, I had a rude moment today. I had a rude moment.
Oh my
So
God.
I was on the phone. Last week I had to get a tooth pulled, right? Had to get a tooth pulled right here in the front because it was already gone, but it was a piece of tooth still there. So they had to take that tooth out, from a braces to move the other tooth in and all of that stuff. And so
like a lot. Sound like it costs a lot.
it's a lot. And so
Sure.
anyway, I had a tooth pull last week, and then so it didn't do right, because I was trying to, do too much. I was eating fried
DTM.
chicken. Yeah, I was doing too much.
DTM.
And so the tooth, I end up getting like dry socket, which is very, very painful, y'all. Do everything the dentist says so you don't get dry socket. Anyway, so I called the dentist and I was telling her I need antibiotics because I have an infection. I have dry socket. You have to do something. The girl hung up in my face. Then I called back again, and then the girl was like, how you spell your last name? I said Johnson. Is there another way to spell Johnson?
Okay,
And
now
she
that was
said-
rude.
No, it wasn't. She said, yeah, it's a lot of ways to spell Johnson. People spell it different ways. I ain't never seen Johnson.
look
I've
it
seen
up.
Johnston, but I
Let
ain't
me
never
look
seen
up
Johnson
Johnson.
spelled
Hold
a different
on.
way. I said John son.
Wait,
And so she hung up in my face again. So
Hold
I
on.
went to the dentist's office and I got it. She fired now. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm not
She no
clapping on
longer has
nobody
a
losing their
If you having a bad day, if you work in customer service, if you having a bad day, you need to say you on your period, something. The kids is sick. You don't need to take your ass to work because if you having a bad day, you don't need to project that bad day on other people. Or if you're having a bad day, leave that at home. You at work. You don't want to do your job, then don't go to work. You don't need a job if you don't want to do it.
I'm over here looking up other ways to spell Johnson.
Ain't no other way to spell Johnson. She was trying me. That's what she was doing. But it's all good though, because we have that taken care of. She ain't got no job no more. That's her. That's her.
She was rude to
It's
you.
like she Misty even said it. There's no other way to spell Johnson. No other way. If somebody
It's
else
not. I'm looking
know
it
a
up
different
right
way,
now.
I'm Andre Johnson. My name's so
Hold
common,
on.
and then
I'm
so
really on
there's
Google
no
'cause
other
I don't
way
want, I don't want
to
it
spell
because when you
Johnson.
said that to her, it really has to be justified that there is no other
There
way.
is no.
So if
There
I
is no other
if
way.
I see
No
another
other way.
that looks like, oh yeah, you
No,
could
ain't
spell
no
it
other
like
way.
that, then
No,
you're wrong.
don't
for
even
what
look.
You said that.
I'm not wrong. I'm really a blunt person. You know that. So I asked her specific. I mean, is there another way to spell Johnson?
I'm looking it up.
Johnson. Is there another way to spell it?
Different ways to spell Johnson. Hold on. I'm here. Oh, I see.
And then the way you breaking it down, she need another
Uh,
job. Thank you, Algeria. She needs another job. She need
Yeah,
another
there are
job.
literally no other ways to spell Johnson.
There isn't another way. Ain't no.
It's not coming
Ain't no
up.
way. Ain't no way. All right, y'all. We got some really, really, really good topics for y'all, and we can't wait to talk to y'all.
Did
Come
we
on.
play the song?
What song?
Oh, we did. Wait, no, I was in my phone. So I never
Ernie.
played it.
Ernie. Oh my God. You didn't hear the song? Come on.
Yes, I did. Did you get the articles? Because you was gonna show me about the other
You
one.
look really good. Oh,
Thank you.
I didn't.
You was gonna-
didn't get them. I forgot.
Well, okay.
I was going
Okay.
through
This is
all
what
of that
he was
dental
telling me
stuff,
about
yeah.
a third story I didn't know about.
Mhm.
The one where you said the father raped the child. We can write into it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we get
Okay,
right
so the
into our
first
topic,
story
y'all.
was
Right into
okay.
our
So
topic.
do y'all remember in Houston when the little girl she came up missing and the mom said she was watching her?
They was
play
all over the
from her
TV
apartment?
crying. And,
Did you hear that part?
yeah.
She was watching her play. Who watches a 2-year-old from their apartment?
Yeah.
You should be on the playground
Yeah.
also. So she's all distraught, and then the dad, who we find out is not the dad, he's the boyfriend. Because
Oh.
there was an interview that came out of the look. No age.
Angela, and am I saying her name right? Angelia. Okay, Angelia.
No H.
Mm-mm.
J-O.
Uh-uh.
Johnson.
She made that up. Go ahead and finish the story,
Okay.
Ernie.
Oh, I'm sorry. This ain't even the laughing matter. I'm sorry to even interrupt.
Yeah, Algeria
Oh.
said she knew that was a lie. We
Okay,
all knew that was a
and
lie.
So the daddy was like, I taught her ABCs, and he was just being really weird.
Mhm.
And everybody was like, something ain't
Yeah,
right.
something is not
and they
right.
end up finding that baby in the creek.
Yeah,
And it's been 2-3 weeks because they just arrested the parents.
yeah.
And they did an interview of the actual dad who he lives here in Dallas. So he didn't get a chance
I didn't
to
see
actually be
that.
a father. Yeah. I'll show you that article.
I didn't see
He
that.
didn't get a chance, but they of course he was inherited her remains
Mhm.
because he was her biological father. So
Oh,
he was
wow.
just talking about he just wants his baby to have it was so sad.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you let in a complete stranger to your child harm. The
Mhm.
same thing happened with that Malia.
Mhm.
You know, the boyfriend killed her, and
Yeah.
she was like acted like she just was oblivious. Oh, it was just
So that brings us to our
Yeah.
topic today, and we're talking about letting other people watch your kids.
Mm-mm.
A lot of times,
you mean like your new boyfriends? Because that's really what's been happening.
yeah,
Letting your
other
new
people,
boyfriend. Who would be other people?
anybody that's not you. As a parent, you have a responsibility
That's tricky.
to watch your own kids.
That's true.
If your baby daddy not in the picture, your ex-husband, whatever he is, it's your
Okay, so are you talking
responsibility.
about cousins?
Cousins, any aunts, uncles, everybody.
'Cause
Molestation.
everybody has. It's been proven that someone in
Yeah.
the family has abused a child. You don't know,
Right.
You want to hope that no one in your
that
family
no one in your family
is a
is
child
going to do
abuser.
that. Yeah.
But how do you know?
You don't.
How
And
do
that's
you
why it's
know?
very important. A lot of times I get mad, people watching kids. Oh, where you was at when your son was getting molested at the club? At the
where
club.
were you?
You was out. You just needed a babysitter for the night. That's not fair. That's
Let me
not fair
tell you,
to the
our
child.
parents, if you think about it, that's why we were latchkey. Our parents
Mhm.
trusted us at home alone
Yes.
versus taking us.
Right.
And I'm actually training Jalen
Mm-hmm.
to be latchkey, her and Jacob when
Right.
it was her. And I'm not gone for that long, but
this is my thoughts on it. Until you have a child, it's an obligation. You have somewhere to be.
yeah.
You don't have time to party. You don't have time to travel without your kids and do things without your kids. You have an obligation until that child is of an age where he or she can stay at home by themselves. And typically that's about, I would say 10, 12. It depends on the maturity
What
of the
about
child. But
our grandmama's okay? I mean,
nobody's safe. Grandma sometimes be too old, and then Uncle Junior still staying with his mama, 50 years old, like little girls. You don't know. You never know. So it's important.
That you say
It's
that. I don't want
important.
to touch on that. That people, anybody's able to have a child, and that's what's sickening because any old body, somebody can have a disability and they can have a child.
That's right.
And you got people bringing children into the world, and children are immediately disposable to the soon as they're, because if you kill your child, you always saw your child as something that
was
you did not
disposable.
love. Yeah, something that you can
Even
just throw away.
and then like they're saying it's accident. And then
Oh,
so
what
how
about
do
the
you
leaving the baby in the car?
how do you
believe that?
exit? No, I don't believe that story.
never
Rigor
believed
Mortis
that.
had already set in. They said rigor mortis had already set in, and then it was an Altima. I drive an Altima, and my keys.
Oh, they
Can't,
said the baby already was stiff.
yeah, my keys
Mm.
can't get locked in the car because the car won't lock if my keys are in it. They
Mine wouldn't either.
yeah, they have it
'Cause
has to be locked
sometimes
from
I would
the
try to leave
inside.
my kids
Yeah.
locked in the car, and they wouldn't do it.
It won't do it.
Yeah, it's like nope.
Yeah, it's not going to do that. I drive an Altima, so
Yeah.
I was like, this is kind of weird to me.
Yeah,
Algeria. That's I'm saying it right.
yeah.
Algeria. We're not victim blaming. No, I don't think it's okay to victim blame.
Well,
I'm not
she
blaming
basically
the
saying
victims.
that we
This is
should
very
trust- we
personal
should-
for me.
To say that a parent should always have their own kids, it's almost impossible.
It's almost impossible. Almost. We talking about. Listen,
So you're saying
when
like
you-
no more babysitting, like just
when-
keep your own kids.
keep your own.
Keep your own kids.
If you're
2020.
on Section
we
8,
need that on the shirt.
if
Keep
you're
your
on
own
Section
kids
8, you're
2020.
on government housing, you get disability or something. Keep your own kids.
Nah, we
You
talking
have
about
nowhere
me.
to go.
Okay, we talking about me. What about
You have
me?
nowhere to
What
go.
about me? Keep
You
my own kids.
Keep your own
No.
kids. Take it. You are a businesswoman.
So
Bring
just
your kids to
bring
work.
Jacob and Jalen next
Bring
time.
your kids to work. Yeah, there's no excuse for you to be like, oh, Andre, I'm gonna bring them to your house, and you just keep them and watch them while I'm at work. Finish. There's no reason. There's no reason. Keep your
Wow.
own kids.
So wait. I'm totally against it. I be wanting to have a day out, but the few people that I trust have a full life, so I be home more than I want to. But my kids, you know what? Alicia, I agree.
Yeah, that's
my
Alicia.
mind is changed about that.
Mhm.
Like Jacob can go over lots of people's houses
Yeah.
that we trust,
Mhm.
and that is crazy.
And
that
then
I do that.
yeah.
When you break it down, it's like, wow,
Mhm.
keep your own kids.
Keep your own kids when you break it down. And a lot of times we
I
don't.
always have my own kids. Nobody ever. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Nobody ever. Yeah.
Nobody ever keeps. Oh wow, that's crazy.
She said, "Nah, sick people need to get help."
No,
That's
but
true.
you know what?
But we don't
That's
know
not
who's
gonna
sick.
happen.
We
So
don't know
really,
who's
You
sick.
don't know who's sick.
You don't know who's sick.
That's why it's what you said. Keep your own kids.
Keep your own kids.
Listen, that's the realest thing ever. If your
It's
kids
really
can't
hard.
go,
I know how hard it is,
probably
especially
can't
even
go.
for Alicia to say that.
Yeah.
Now, Alicia's children are my little cousins. That's my
Okay.
cousin. And so those are my little cousins. And I love my little cousins.
Mhm.
But I still feel like keep your own kids.
Mhm.
Even though
And that's not
Alicia
shade.
has
That's not even
been to
shade.
work before and has dropped them off over here.
Mhm.
Right now, she has my kids. She has Wayne and Nardi.
Mhm.
And I should be keeping my own, but they be whining and stuff, so they had to go. they had to go. But
So dogs
seriously,
don't count.
dogs don't count.
Oh,
If
okay.
Alicia abuses them
Mhm.
dogs, that's her business. They might bite her. But really, seriously, in all actuality, like seriously, we should be keeping our own. It has to be absolutely
Okay, so what about like
necessary.
Jalen? She likes to do her friend comes to spend the night,
Mhm.
and sometimes she wants to go spend the night. Where it's kind of like a
That's
swap.
perfectly fine. She's
Is
a
that okay?
teenager.
Okay,
They're in high school.
yeah, they're watching themselves. Really,
It's
the smaller.
it's the
kid.
same thing because we don't know, especially since she's a teenager. She's
Yeah.
growing out, she's
Yeah.
beautiful, she's feeling in her body. It may be even more dangerous.
That's
We don't
true.
know. We don't
Keep your
know.
own kids.
Keep
Like
your own kids.
I'm really.
You're feeling
It's
it.
penetrating my
It's
soul.
penetrating your soul, yeah.
y'all might start seeing my
Because-
kids with me everywhere.
Let me tell you what happens when you have something that happens to your child. And it was a situation where you could have been at home. I could have.
Absolutely.
My house burned down
Absolutely.
and I was at the
And I was
club
out.
I
And
could
they
have
tried
been
to
at
cook.
home. Yeah,
Yeah.
they tried to cook.
Yeah.
They didn't know that you can't put foil in the
Oh my
microwave,
God.
or they didn't know that you
Yeah.
got to clean the lint in the dryer
Yeah.
so that it don't catch on fire and then the
Yeah.
house burned down, or
Yeah.
something, anything. Or somebody came over and knocked on the door and realized I
Mhm.
wasn't home, but
Right.
my beautiful 15-year-old was.
Right.
You
No, I get it.
never
I get it.
know when something that's gonna happen, and you can't. And what happens is when it does happen, you blame yourself, and then you need
Absolutely.
extensive therapy as well
Trying to see
as the
comments.
child. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's really hard. So I just recommend. I don't have any biological children. I don't have any children that I have fathered. You know,
Yeah.
I have godchildren. I have children who I love that are really close to me. But I don't. I have nieces and nephews. But I don't have any children of my own. So you know, who am I to say? You know, girl, stay at home with your kids. I
That's
can't
true.
really say that.
'Cause,
But
like,
I'm
even now,
speaking
you know,
from
I'm in real estate
experience.
school.
My mom did not, you know, have us everywhere. My mom,
It's just a tricky subject because, like,
Yeah.
with me,
she
Jacob
even
happens to be.
we
with his
had
dad.
coloring books in the car just in case she had to go somewhere. Her car was
But
right
I'm
there
saying, what
running
about
with us in
you
it.
have school. Some people
Mhm.
are in school.
Yeah,
And so, what do you suggest? Like,
Yeah.
give me a scenario.
I really
me
don't know.
having
Like I said,
school
I don't
from
have
8.
kids or
No, I'm
anything,
saying,
so I
what do you
can't.
suggest? You
Okay.
said, do they go to a daycare?
I do suggest
like
that
a
they
place
could.
that's-
Even when we watching TV and we see stuff that happens to the little baby coming home with bite marks from the daycare,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff like that. Nowhere is really safe.
Nowhere is safe.
But we want
So
you.
you're saying,
You need
like,
to know.
You're saying, like, you think we should trust our kids at a daycare versus our mom?
Yeah, something more responsible with who has a license to
Yeah,
operate.
I can see
who
that.
has to has a
She's
license
saying
to operate.
definitely not a daycare.
Definitely not a daycare. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, then that's tricky.
It's really tricky. It's a
It's
really
like you
tricky
just have to
subject.
just-
It's a really tricky topic, but it was heavy on my heart
Yeah.
because it's close to me. It's happened in my family, and it has happened. It's happening right now.
For you
in
to
the
be
world.
a nurse, that's a controversial thing for you to say. Sick people
Mm.
do not be knowing they sick in the head.
Yeah,
They literally, you got people that literally blaze a path of destructive
blaze a path of
behavior
destruction. Yeah,
for their entire life.
yes.
These people don't know that
Mhm.
they're sick.
Wow.
And they see the damage they leave. They look back and they say, "Oh, I hurt her, him."
Yeah.
Killed a few people," and they
Yeah.
just keep going.
Mhm.
So no, you sick people don't know they sick. Like,
Yeah.
I just have to go on and argue with you on that one.
Yeah,
Someone said I trust my family more than anybody else of my kids.
yeah. That's Brianna. Hi, Brianna. How you
Whew.
doing? She
This
said she
is
trusts her
heavy.
family.
I mean, here's
Brianna
the
has some
thing.
beautiful
You
children,
gotta use good judgment. Okay.
and yeah,
If you're just say when I
that's like you said. Okay, you saying you know your mama. You love your mama. Your mama has never hurt you, and so you would take your kids to your mama's
Absolutely.
house. You know, I understand
I
that.
would.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that family member that you really not even associating with. You didn't even
No.
really grow up with.
No.
And then you know that's your cousin, or you know that's your
Okay.
uncle, or your auntie. And we're not just talking about men abusing children; women abuse children as well.
Mhm.
And so, I mean, you just have to look back on. I mean, carefully consider what it is that you're going to do. What am I putting my kids in danger for? What am I doing it for? Because I want to have a good night. Or do you she said come get them? I mean, and then I'm not saying anything bad. Like I said, I have friends with kids. They leave their kids with me. I have nieces and nephews. They stay with me. I have little cousins. They'll stay with me. You know, I'm talking about, is it necessary? If it's not necessary, I wouldn't even.
Okay.
I don't recommend
you gave me
it.
something to think about.
I don't I want
Thank
everybody
you.
to
It's
think
time
about
to
that.
move on.
All of our viewers, I want you to think about
Keep
it.
your own kids.
Keep
2020.
your own kids.
That's
Yeah,
the campaign for the rest
that's
of the
it.
year.
We're gonna
Keep
go
your
on to the
own
next
kids.
topic,
We're
which
gonna move
is
right
still
along.
in the parenting. Still in
Oh
parenting.
yeah. Well, I called Andre today, and I was like, "Well, it's National Coming Out Day."
Yeah, it was like yesterday or something.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh my gosh! Like, are we talking about that with our children?" Like, my actual post, and let me read my actual post because I'll articulate it a little bit better.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't really
Go ahead and do
articulate
that.
thing,
Go ahead and do
you
that.
know? Yeah. Yeehaw.
Mhm.
Hold on. Okay, so I said, because it's National Coming Out Day, one of our topics for tonight is parenting and sex. As a parent, are you discussing heterosexuality, homosexuality, and bisexuality with your children? Oftentimes, we see it in our everyday life as well as on TV, but it becomes a taboo topic at home, perhaps, maybe. I don't want to just state that as fact. It just
Yeah.
maybe. Sweeping this topic under the rug has been done for many years, resulting in shame, secrecy, and confusion sometimes. Let me add that in because I don't want this to be fact. So is it time for a new normal? And I had to ask myself that question after I typed it. I actually have not had a conversation with Jalen on whether she knows what those 3 words mean. Heterosexuality,
Okay.
same sex, different opposite sex, me and you. You wish.
Girl, you wish.
Homosexuality.
I'm sitting over here fine as wine.
Homosexuality, which is actually me and you. Still me and you.
You finna get it. Go ahead, keep going. And bisexual.
And bisexuality, which is also
Still me and you. Okay, Erin, you tried it. Come on with it.
3. Okay, so anyway, I don't know if Jalen knows what that means. And here's what's funny. I'm probably going to talk to her. She's going to say, Mama, yeah, that's bisexual. I know what that means. And she going to make me feel like my bad. You learned before I could teach you, which is really the sad part. Yeah. You learned before I could even teach you. So anyway.
Ajira says that she talked to her son. She has a son. And she doesn't understand why it bothers people so much.
Okay, so here's the thing. People are raised differently. Some people are raised to say, don't even be doing none of that gay shit around here. So it's already made to be an embarrassing thing.
The things that I heard my mom
oh my God.
say about gay people.
What's she say?
When she was like be on the phone or when she would be watching TV or some of the things that I heard her say made me say, I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm not going to repeat what she said. But the things that I heard her say made me feel like, I'm not going to.
That's a huge problem.
Yeah.
They're not, you have to discuss it and you need to play where you're just in the middle on all of them. You can't say, oh, and bisexual, that's just absolutely abomination.
That's nasty.
If you do that, you are a freak. So you're basically making people go, oh, I'm a freak. Oh my God. You know what I mean? And that you're putting that in the mind of a child. Yeah. So I'm saying when you
initially told me about the topic, I was like, I really don't want to talk about that. I don't think that, kids necessarily. No, you just
say what you said.
No, I'm not saying what I said.
You said we're being too gay.
It's too gay.
I did say that. We're heterosexual, we're homosexual, and we're bisexual all in one when we're together.
Yeah.
So we are.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. When I think of it, I don't. The first time I remember having a sex talk was probably in the 9th grade when I took sex education.
Oh, it was with a teacher.
Yeah, it was in class. Oh. So I don't remember getting that.
It's hard to have a conversation that was never had with you.
Oh, wow.
I mean, honestly, we're raising boys and girls, and your son, one of our sons could be the gay one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who yet. Mm-hmm. One of our daughters could be the lesbian or the stud.
Yeah.
And you don't know, and they spring it on you, or they're changing into their other attire when they get to school.
Yeah.
And so you're just in the dark.
You're in the dark.
Because you haven't had, which is, a very uncomfortable conversation. I don't know how I'm going to feel if Jacob is gay.
Why do you feel?
Be a little disappointed. I want grandkids.
What we need to hear from some of our guests. Okay. Why is it so important to have the conversation?
You just don't want anybody to feel shame. And
you don't want people to feel shame.
Like, honestly, I have a brother, and he feels shame.
He feels shame, okay.
You know what I mean? And he feels like he couldn't talk about it until far away from the age of 21.
Right.
I mean, far. Because, once you hit 21, you like, I'm coming out.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm grown. Mm-hmm. We're talking about dang near 40 and really just not ready to live in it and embrace it and accept it as something that is just who you are.
Is it because we're assuming that all children are heterosexual?
Absolutely.
And so we don't assume that they're going to need a coming out because
the boys are kissing in a tree.
You don't need to have a coming out for heterosexuals. Is that what you're saying?
You
should.
Yes.
Okay.
We talk about it all the time because right now I am a sad heterosexual woman. The options that I have to choose from are very disappointing. So I do want to one day celebrate being a heterosexual woman. I haven't been able to.
Monique
So mine would be a
Renee
coming out
said
party.
that not having the conversation with your own parents should make it easier for you to have
That's
the
true.
conversation with your own
That's
children,
true.
because you missed out on information that you wish that you had.
Absolutely.
So now you get to get all of that information, gather
Yeah,
it up, and then
yeah,
have that conversation with
that's
your
true.
kids. My dad, I lied.
So look,
I
take
lied to
them-
my
look,
dad. I
take
was
them-
with a guy.
Take those crutches off, Jarrell.
I was with a
No
guy that
crutches.
was
You can have
older.
the conversation.
I was with a guy that was older. When I was 16, he was 27.
Okay.
And so when my mom, she's like, oh no, she said, you either gay or it's an old woman. She said, I didn't raise you to be gay. And then I ain't no old woman
Wow.
gonna be with
You
my
raising-
child.
Are we really raising our kids to
We
choose
don't.
their sexual preference?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, you're not.
I guess so. Parents,
She raised you assuming
parents-
you were
parents,
heterosexual.
as a parent, like you said, now you don't know, but you're not grooming him to be. You know,
Absolutely right, Monique.
and you're not grooming him
Yeah, you're
to
not
be
grooming.
a certain way.
You're
And so
like I said, it's an
she
assumption.
my mom didn't think that she did anything that said my child is going to be gay. I didn't do. She's to her.
I
she
see
didn't
what you
do.
mean.
Yeah, she didn't do anything
She didn't.
that said okay. She didn't put me in a position. She didn't.
Like,
she
did
didn't.
she let you
yeah,
walk around in her high heels?
right. She didn't
She
do
would
that.
say, "Stop."
No, I never did
Oh,
that.
you didn't do that?
No, I didn't do that. That wasn't a
Our
preference
boys
of
do
mine.
that. Our
No,
little
all
boys
boys
do that.
don't do that.
They do that just because they see they don't. They're not. He's two. He's not distinguishing. Oh, those high heels are for mommy. He's like,
Mhm.
those are some shoes that look like toys, and I'm gonna walk in them. They're not thinking that. So all little boys have put on their mom's high heels. Don't even come for me because y'all all have. Okay.
She Monique Clark, she's a straight woman. The exposure our children have with TV, especially shows like Empire and P-Valley, is best you have the talk at an early age.
That's
So
true.
she's not I liked what she said
Yeah.
because most times when I see people mention shows that have gay people and gay scenes and things like that in them, they're always bashing the show. Why is that in there?
Ugh, I'm
She's
so
saying this.
tired of
She's
that.
saying it's on TV. We
you
gonna
might as
watch
well.
it. We gonna watch it.
Because
We're
you
gonna
know
have
what's gonna
fun watching it
happen? I'ma
because
tell
we
you.
love it, and
Yeah.
we need to have the talk because of that. We need to have a talk with our children
Okay,
because
we
of
got
that.
two notes back to
Uh-huh.
back. So I don't know.
Two notes, nope.
What we didn't talk about 2 or 3 things. So
I like what Angelia says. She says you want your kids to be comfortable enough to tell you anything.
Yes,
I didn't get that comfortability with my mom
Mhm.
until I was in my late 20s, where I can tell her everything.
Here's the thing. That's also a hetero thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I wasn't comfortable telling my mom I wanted to have sex.
Okay,
Because I
okay.
was a teenager.
I'm so glad I know that. See, because
Yeah,
now I
you're
tell my
still
mom
just like,
everything.
oh my
Remember last
God.
week I was telling you there's some things she's like, oh my God, don't tell me, stop talking, stop. You know, and I feel like I just have to tell her everything.
Yeah.
It's on my mom is my best friend in the
Mhm.
whole wide world.
Right.
Nobody else is closer. She knows everything. Even all the like if somebody tells me a secret, my mama knows
Like
your
you
secret.
doing the crump dance.
My mama knows your secret because I have to tell her everything.
Your mama know all my business.
Yeah, she know all your. She
Ooh,
knows
I'm
that
glad
you.
I don't have no business.
She
to
knows
tell.
that you're on your period today.
you tell all
Oh, I'm sorry.
35 Let me tell y'all about when you. Okay, can I say this? This is so funny.
Okay.
So when you're dating
Uh-huh.
and you don't just say that there has been a little intimacy,
Yeah.
and so when you hit that week, you can just act like you're really just being like, not this week.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
How you gonna act?
Just oh no, I'm not in the mood.
I
I'm
don't
good.
want tonight.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
not gonna I'm good. No, I think we don't need to do that all the time. Like
Okay.
you show that you have some strength and
restraint.
some restraint.
Okay.
And when it's just that you're on your period.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end. That's
Okay. My mama said, "Really?
Thank
Yes. I'm
you.
sorry, mama. Oh, she gonna
Thank
get me when I
you.
get off of this. Ooh,
I'm really making you look good. It's because
Algeria said
good.
even Disney. Yeah, that's true. It's on TV, it's on everywhere. So I think it is important to have because okay, so we grew up watching Disney, watching Nickelodeon, we
Mhm.
grew up watching those
And there was
shows, our
never any
favorite
same
movies.
sex.
There was not, but we learned a lot from those watching that. From watching our favorite shows and our favorite cartoons, we learned the jokes that we know now. We learned a lot.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, let me see.
My eyes were closed during a heterosexual kissing and sex scenes as a small child. You could do the same for homosexual people.
Do you
Our
like this?
kids have, we can't do this. I have 2 kids. I have 2 hands. Ain't nobody messing with you. Put the pillow over your face. They gonna be looking
Okay.
around. They gonna be like, they gonna be coming through the eye gonna be still coming through.
Who said that? Paula Sade. I'm sorry if I'm gonna call you Renee, baby. Renee, thank you for that. TV was not like it is today. It wasn't. But listen. Okay, so TV is like it is what it is now. And so that means that we should definitely be having the conversation. You know, something happened in my family, and I felt like I should have had a conversation with the person, you know, and I felt like I should have had that conversation, and I didn't. I felt like it was something I was supposed to say as well. Like and then you know, I didn't have the conversation, but you know, they did seek therapy and all of that other
I
stuff.
had the conversation with Jalen about, you know, being touched. If someone, I said, I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I will kill them.
Yeah.
I don't
And
even.
then let me tell you what that does to a child. You can't say that either. You know what that does? It scares them to tell you, because you know what? Now she's thinking in her head, I'm going to lose my mommy if this happens to me. You have to be so. You have to listen
for later.
You have to be so correct with your kids. You have to tell the truth. Don't say I'm going to kill them, even though you know that's what happened. You will want to hurt them really, really badly. But you have to be really, really sensitive. You have to be sensitive. You have to say, just let me know. I want to know. You know, you're not supposed to let anybody do it. Tell them no.
I like that.
Tell them no.
Because I really
and don't,
will.
And
well,
then don't not tell me.
Just saying the truth.
Because mommy wants to know too. Don't tell them that, because now they have it in their mind that they're scared.
That's true.
It's so bad that mommy's going to want to hurt them. My mom is going to want to kill this person.
Rashandra.
So we have to be very, very careful how we talk to our kids. I'm glad you said that. So glad you said that.
I'm glad I said that too, because you gave me a better way to communicate.
I grew up terrified of my mother. You know, she could raise her hand like this, and she was just about to scratch her head. But I would jump, because I would probably get a fist.
Call you soon as the show is over.
I grew up terrified, and it was the way, you know, that she was. She spoke to me in a way that
pop my lipstick on the screen.
That I would be. I didn't have to put anything on the screen. Oh my goodness!
Jesus Christ!
Well, I'm tripping. Okay, so that was our second topic. That was our second topic. Ernie,
flash a banner so they'll know.
Okay.
What are we just talking about?
I don't know.
Where is it?
Okay, here it is. Oh no, you didn't put it. You were supposed to put
Ernie's lipstick is from Glam's Galore Club.
Okay.
There you go.
No, I was talking about the topic that we just got off of.
I thought we were gonna put that.
Yeah.
I thought that already was in bullets. I thought you did that. You know you do our homework for us.
Okay.
Oh, so it's popping, Ernie. Thank you. That's why I had to go on and tell y'all, because I was like, they probably gonna be like, what is that? Oh, I started.
It's from Glam Galore Club.
They have no right to touch anyone, and no one has a right to touch them. Yeah. But that was totally off topic. We were talking about having to talk about making them feel
just have to
comfortable and not ashamed.
What age? We're talking about the age that we probably should have it at, and we really don't know that.
Now, she's 14.
I think you should have the age as soon as they see something.
It's maturity.
Yeah,
you can tell by
as soon as they see something.
Yeah, like Jacob.
If they see you and your husband kiss, it's probably already time to have the conversation. Mommy and daddy kiss because they love each other, because they're married, and
absolutely.
You know, and that's what people. I don't know what to say, but I think
he's one of mommy's boyfriends.
Yeah,
something. So that
please
they
don't
know
say
what's
it's
going
one
on.
of mommy's boyfriends. Oh my goodness,
something so they know.
That is
going
crazy.
You want to have your kids in the dark.
Is crazy. My mom is the only one who spells my name right. You see how you spell my? I don't even spell it right. This is how you spell my name. My mom just spelled it in the comments.
Denarda.
Yeah, it's Denard. Denard.
Why is it an A on the end?
It's Denard.
Your mama put an A on the end of your name?
Denard.
We call it as soon as this podcast is over, I need to talk to you about that. Okay, so we kind of on the fence about what when we talking to our children about that.
But when you have the conversation with your child, I think it's important that you add the homosexuality and the bisexuality, so that you know, so that you're not surprised so that you know what your kids are thinking.
Absolutely.
And
You wanna
what
see
is
their
on their
reaction.
mind.
You can tell your kids, they'll say with their
Yeah.
eyes, and you'll
Yeah.
be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bingo. This is the
Mhm.
perfect because they could go, oh,
Yeah.
mama, please. Or they could be like,
Mhm.
huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It says, I think once I have the conversation about sex, then I will go into the rest. I agree. There has to be some maturity when talking to your child,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because I
Mhm.
mean, Jalen's ready.
Because and you know, kids ask questions though. And then like I was just saying, how you have to be so honest with your kids, never lie
Yeah.
to them. Like, you know, kids would be like, why those boys wearing that?
Yep.
Why those boys dressing
and
like
Jacob
that?
says stuff like that's for girls.
Yeah. Why?
And I never
why?
correct him. I
Uh-huh.
just, I let him
Yeah.
think that, but I don't necessarily think
Yeah.
it's for girls.
Mhm.
So I just be like, okay, Jacob.
Yeah.
I mean, you see,
And he does. And it is. If you buy something and it says
like
size,
a baby doll.
and it said no, and it says size 9, and you were a 32 men, 32, and you bought a size 9, that's not your size. That was made for a girl. Them some girl pants. Your size is gonna say 32.
Let's stop. Are you telling me the drags, the queens, the ones who cross dress, are they really buying women's jeans?
Yes. Yeah.
So you telling me a man that wears a size 40, what size is he wearing?
I have no idea what plus size model that would be. I have no idea.
So if you telling me somebody with a chest span of 90, what top are they getting? What size is it?
We're gonna go on to our next topic, which is Ernie. Tell them about the next topic.
Okay, so y'all saw my post earlier, and this came last night. I was watching Higher Learning. Hadn't seen the movie in 20 years. 35. Yeah, I hadn't seen it in 20 years.
I want to stop you real quick. Jarrell Golali says this is the only show that he would put Monday Night Football on mute for. So that is something
a 2XL.
That is something. Moo, you is crazy. Oh, go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead with your story.
So
baby.
they going back and forth from the plus side. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that, y'all.
And Jalea says her kids found some porn when they were 8, 9, 10, and 11. Damn, that's a lot of.
Well, not her kids back to back. That's how she had them. She had them back to back.
My ex-husband and I were mortified, but we asked them how they felt when they saw it. Then we explained and threw the tapes away. Oh no, y'all threw the tapes away. No.
Where is that even? Why? Why would you? Okay, anyway.
That's good. When I was I think the worst thing I did as a child was drink my mom's liquor. And she used to my stepdad at the time, he showed me and my sister how to refill the liquor bottle, like put Coca-Cola in the brown and then like put food coloring or just put water if it was clear. And I was super glue the top back on. I remember one time my mom's brother came over and she gave him a bottle of Crown. She was like, I've been having it a long time. Ooh, you can have it. And she gave him that Crown. That Crown was Coke and water.
Oh, your mama said the A is silent. Oh, I need to come see his birth certificate. I don't even believe this. I don't believe it.
I got my birth certificate.
I can't wait
I
to see it. Pull it out.
Okay.
No, ma'am. She said that. Why is the A? The A is not even.
Read your story, Eddie.
The A is not even a silent letter.
Read your story.
There's no word when they say the A is silent.
Eddie, read your story. Come on, baby.
I'm so stuck on that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So anyway, today's post, it says, it's funny how cringeworthy some of the most notable Black films from the 90s are when you watch them in 2020. While watching Higher Learning, there was a scene where Deja, the love interest of Malik, just immediately went into mama mode when she learns that Malik is illiterate. He remains her love interest and she vows to bring him up to speed. Her exact words to him were, we have a lot of work to do. And that which leads me to our next topic. Are Black women preconditioned to raise a man? Just go into mama mode. Yeah, he already been raised by his mama. Or somebody.
One thing that I do know is that women are mothers, and so they're nurturing, and then they just really have that, they want to. A lot of times people break up with people because they're like, oh, she thinks she was my mama or something,
I know, right?
Yeah, or he thought he was my daddy, So I think I don't know. This is a hard question, and so
let me tell you my thoughts.
Women are okay. Go Tell me your thoughts.
Watching it as a 35-year-old woman.
Yeah,
of course, 35. I was 15, 16, and I thought,
you 35.
I already know what I'm gonna tell y'all right now what my 15, 6-year-old mind was. Somebody find out how old I was when the movie came out, and I'll tell y'all how old what I thought. Okay, so Malik is just this. He's fine. He's just an athlete. He's popular. Mm-hmm. So I thought, because I watched it again at 35, and I realized the opposite. Yeah. But anyway, then I see Deja. She's Tyra Banks, and she's beautiful, and she's an athlete, and they have this beautiful love story. That's all I saw. Is boy likes girl, girl likes boy.
Yeah.
They make whoopee.
Okay.
And so I'm like, oh wow. So nothing about his character stood out to me. I rewatch it as I'm 35 and I've lived. Mm-hmm. I've been through a couple of relationships.
Okay.
And so the first thing I noticed about him is he's an athlete, but he's late to practice. He just shows up because he thinks he's a star.
Right.
But we find out that he's on a partial scholarship. Mm-hmm. A star would be on a full scholarship. So he's already full of himself. Okay. Yeah. He's showing up late. The coach is even looking at him like, get it together. Mm-hmm. He's trying to tell him man up, and he's just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
So then he's fake woke, but he's like an angry black man. He really doesn't want to work. Like when he's breaking it down, he doesn't want to run track.
And he hasn't done any of the work because he's not smart. He can't read.
He's illiterate. Oh, and let me tell you, he understands that he's on a scholarship and it's run track. We pay for your tuition. He said that's like slavery. Okay, wait a minute. What kind of woke are you?
So
you're on a scholarship. Run.
Yeah.
At the track meet. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not a slave.
Yeah.
It's an option. You can quit the team. You don't have to do it.
Right.
But those are the terms and conditions if you're going to go to this school for half off.
Right.
Because it's a partial scholarship. Mm-hmm. He's angry about that. He's complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Then he shows his true colors. He gets into a fight with the white boys, remember? Mm-hmm. And then he says, I think I'm going to drop out of school. And right there, that was Deja's opportunity to walk away. Mm-hmm. Okay. He's angry. He's fighting. He's talking about dropping out. But instead she said, oh no, you're not dropping. She talked to him like she was his mama. Mm-hmm. Oh no, you're not dropping out of school. And then she lingered around the apartment for hours while he wasn't even paying her no attention. He was just ready to keep having war with the white boys. And she just lingered around waiting on him to
calm down, come
back to his senses.
Yeah.
Instead of go on about your life.
So do you think that that it's okay for women to be nurturing to somebody who's not showing full potential?
No, absolutely not.
I think it's okay because at the end of the day, we really just need to be helping everybody. Like,
when you do that and you haven't even gotten to where you need to be, all you're doing is stalling yourself out.
That's true.
I can't help nobody because I'm still trying to get myself together. So the next guy that sits down with a sob story about, I didn't graduate high school.
Oh, wow.
My mama was on drugs.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, well, you know what? Take care. I'm going to be praying for you. I don't care how fine you are. I'm not taking on something like that.
That's what Monique just said. She says that don't get it twisted. The support will only go so far. He must believe in himself.
And that's where people get caught up. She was really wasting her time with him. First of all, he been in school the same amount of time she been in school. So they both freshmen.
Ooh, I love Mumu what she just says. Mumu just says that women in general, not just black women, toxically believe in the Build-A-Bear. Remember we just had this conversation. The Build-A-Bear. The Build-A-Bear mentality.
You gonna take a piece of a man.
Piece of a man.
Piece.
Mumu, what's so funny about the Build-A-Bear mentality?
Can you say
Is-
mon?
My mind is my mind. I say
You
Mumu.
don't say
My
two
mind.
two
Okay.
O's.
My mind. I can't. I took my glasses off.
That ain't an
So
excuse.
yes, it is. My mind. Okay, the Build-A-Bear mentality is so fucked up because not only are
Oh,
you
you had
taking this
F-bomb.
piece of one man, you got a piece of another man too, and a piece. This one's good. He fine. He can be seen in public. This one got money. This one ain't got no money, but I love the way he talked to me. This one rubbed my feet. This one eat my meat.
Yeah, this is not a conversation him and I had.
It is
I
a
don't know what
conversation
he
we
talking
had.
about.
A Build-A-Bear. When you have a Build-A-Bear, you got to be careful because there's people out there playing Build-A-Bear for real. Ooh, it's scary. It's
Ooh,
really
child.
scary. Okay.
Listen here.
So women, if you with a man,
okay.
that man need to believe in
Already-
himself.
He needs to already be on your level.
He needs to be on your level.
Stop dating
Ooh.
down.
Equal to,
Then can't read. What you gonna sit there next
equal
to him?
to, or greater
Look,
than.
in the scene, this her talking sentence fragment. You ain't got no period. Why you keep saying the same word over and over? This he just illiterate. And she sat there. She said, "Oh, baby, you gotta do this." And
Yeah.
he was like, "What's that? What? No, I'm not done."
When you
No.
when you put the work in, you get better results. That's what Jamar said. I like that. That's true.
Listen, it was a horrible scene. I wanted to throw my shoe at the TV.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then she looked at him and she got all this compassion.
Uh-huh.
She need to be studying for her work. But she said, we got a lot of work to do.
Oh,
Girl, no.
Monique Clark says that Betty Wright, rest in peace, she taught us that take what you got and work with
Oh,
it.
baby, no.
After the pain.
No.
No.
I'm not taking a piece of nothing and
Take
working
what you
with
got
it.
and work with it.
I'm not building nothing. No.
My mom said a man would say that.
What?
A man would say that.
Say what?
He must have a vision. Otherwise, y'all both gonna fail. That's what Jarrell said. He had to have a vision too.
Listen.
Because the man is supposed to be leading.
Exactly. I don't
Yeah.
care how fine you are. Okay.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
sit down next to me and you can't read,
Mhm.
no, I'm not going to teach you how to read. Get
Yep.
away from me. Get away from me. Okay.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I don't know. We said
Oh,
we done with that because
we
I can rant on that all day.
We have something coming up.
Why are you looking up there? You said,
Because I have to. So because it is.
oh, okay.
We have something coming up. Me and Ernie will be hosting a party coming up. Let me see. I gotta get this other stuff off the screen so that y'all can see that. Let's see.
Somebody
that.
said, no more, no pain, no gain.
more,
Right.
pain. Okay, so this is
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about let's teach our girls early. Yeah, I'm not really talking about my 35-year-old self. I'm talking about an 18, 19-year-old girl in college who's there on a full ride and she's sitting next to a boy who can't read.
Meet Me on the Floor and the Texas Teasers are going to be presenting a night of thrills. Y'all want to make sure y'all get y'all tickets for this. It's going to be October the 24th of 2020. Showtime is going to be, I believe that's at 8 o'clock p.m. or 8 o'clock p.m. The doors are going to open up at 7:30. General admission is $10. Me and Ernie will be MCing. We'll be
We
hosting that
will
event.
be. And I'm
And
trying
so
to
we
figure out
will
why you read
definitely-
this flyer verbatim like that.
I was trying to read. I can't see that
Child,
good.
Minimize that
I
so I
can't
can see
see
myself
it.
again.
Oh, please.
Get that
Y'all
off.
don't forget to meet us there. Meet us on the floor.
Yeah.
And
We gonna post this on our page
Me
so
and
y'all
Ernie
can
will
see.
be there. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets to that. And then we will definitely see y'all there. And don't forget if you forgot about the mammograms, because this
Yes.
is Breast Cancer Awareness Month,
Mhm.
and you need to schedule a mammogram, and you have insurance and all of that. You can just call them. But if you don't have it, they do have programs that can help you. You want to contact Maya for that, and you can reach her at 214-933-7200. And that's also if you need help quitting smoking, they can help you with that program as well.
Or you can go cold
I
turkey
quit
like Andre.
cigarettes. I went cold turkey. I ain't need no program with no free lunch for 4 days. I know. I wish I would have liked that. I would have liked that,
Okay.
But that's awesome. So you can contact
Yeah.
Methodist of Dallas for that. And then Aaron, did you have something you want to add as far as announcements? Did you have some announcements for
No
us?
church announcements.
No church
today.
announcements for us.
I did want to acknowledge Alicia's comment. She says,
Okay.
I fell in love and had children with a man because
Alicia.
I saw Alicia. I'm sorry, babe. I saw his potential. The biggest mistake, he really didn't believe in himself. So we got a few
Wow.
ladies here, I know. And this is what we're gonna do, y'all. Is there a trash can anywhere
Yeah.
that you can hand me?
Oh no, just get
Okay.
the dice. Get the dice. Yeah, get the
No,
dice.
I need something that looks like
It
a trash
opens.
can.
It opens like a trash
Okay,
can.
okay.
Yeah. Get the dice. I told you to get the dice.
You
Yeah.
be knowing what I'm
And don't start talking about me.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Shit, what's in here? Okay.
All right.
Okay. This is a trash. Let's pretend this is a trash can. Okay. And we got the word potential. I want everybody to throw the word in the air. Potential.
Potential.
Okay.
Okay.
I want the word to go up, and then I want it to drop into the trash can. Okay. And I want you to close the door. Okay. Potential is a word that is no longer in our vocabulary. Okay. You don't need to deal with nobody because of potential. It's not even a word. So because it's in the trash. So potential in the trash.
You
Okay.
ain't shit.
And I need y'all to do this. I need you to go home, get a trash can, and even to really confirm it, put a little piece of paper in there and put a match in there and light it up on fire. Okay.
And Angelia says she already did it.
Baby,
It's
listen,
already been thrown
the
away.
words in the trash. Some words, you know how you know how names go out of style. Myrtle. We not naming our kids Myrtle no more. You know, that's not in.
So
Barbara,
potential is out of
Shirley.
style.
Potential is
It's
out of
potential is
style.
out
The
of
word
style.
don't exist no more. It's just
Out of style.
you might as well name your new baby Shirley if you still
Mhm.
saying potential.
Yeah.
Because you're still living in 1969
Yeah.
when potential was all right. Like, oh, okay, civil rights, they
Mhm.
not making us sit at one side of but now we got a chance.
Yeah.
So the word potential was cool then.
Yeah.
Because you had a
Okay.
whole lot of new black men who was like,
Yeah.
okay, I can get a job
I'm
in 2020.
yeah. Yeah.
No, you didn't have
Potential
time.
is gone.
You didn't have time. It ain't 1969. Potential is
Ooh,
gone.
Alicia say it's done. All right now.
Thank y'all.
Y'all know what time it is because it's almost time to go. It's time for
what the what? The Astro song.
what now? I was ready for Monique to take us on out of here. What now?
I got what I want to read though. Hold
Read
up.
your what the what first, Aaron. What the what?
Names do
tell-
not go out of style.
Tell, tell them.
Baby.
Tell them
No.
what the what is, Aaron. Tell
Okay,
them
what the
what
what is basically a way for us to verbally share the stuff we share online all day. We just read posts we saw were funny, enlightening, educational.
Mm.
Most of the time, it's always some mess. It's never informative or educational.
Never.
We only find the hot
There's been a
messes.
couple of times it was good. You know, I had some good positive posts.
Yeah,
and
every
things
now
to
and then I do
share.
have something meaningful. You're right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, this was funny. This
Okay,
was a good one.
I got you.
It says, I'm glad you moved on. I know you'll make someone else very happy for 3 weeks before they realize you're awful.
Okay, this is a
That's
good
how
one.
long it be taking.
Terrell
to-
Tell-All said, it's getting cold, fellas, so keep the peace if you ain't on that lease.
Okay, because I will. We have a what's that kind of tenant called when they just take over your space? What's that called? A squatter.
Yeah,
I have
squatter.
a squatter in my
Uh-huh.
home. Okay. Labor isn't appealing to me. Working for the rest of my life is depressing. I don't have a dream job because I don't dream about working.
Never respond to shade coming from trees that bear no fruit.
Tell that to yourself. he argue with people on Section 8. He argue with homeless people. I mean, I'm like, this person is obviously not on your level.
Not on my level.
He argue with kids. I'm like,
You know, I knew it
he
was.
don't let nobody
I
make
knew
it.
I knew it was Libra season because it was smelling like pee outside. So I was like, you know,
So who you argue with today
a
about
Libra.
that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is
So it
really
smell like
good.
pee
This is
during
really
Libra
good. It says a good woman will stay by your side no matter how much you lie, cheat, or steal. That woman
Right.
is
I
your
was
mother,
wondering,
not us.
what kind of pick me status is that? Okay, I like that.
Your
last
mama will
sentence.
stay by your
That's
side.
the
That's true.
only
I love my
one.
mama. I
That's
love
the
your mama.
only one.
Mhm.
Oh, you like the dream job one?
Yeah, I
Yes,
like that.
honey, that was a good one.
Best part about getting back on your feet is knowing who not to fuck with again. I like that, because I was in a point where I wasn't on my feet again at one point, and
Yeah.
then so it taught me who my real friends were.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah, I like that.
I like to find out who my real friends are by like asking for money. Like, let's see who really who
Mhm.
loves me. But I don't ask people for money. But I'm ready to. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, Andre, can I have $1,000?
My friend, and you get it. You get it.
No way.
Yeah, if I was your man. If I was your boyfriend, la 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 la, get your ass off me. You ain't getting shit.
Listen,
If a motherfucker don't realize how dope you are, let somebody else get high off of you.
ooh,
Like,
send
I'm
me that.
gonna put that
Send
on
me
a
that.
t-shirt. I'm
Send
gonna
me
make
that.
you a shirt and put it on there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So the
Mhm.
shirt gonna say ML.
Oh, this is the good one. Remember, I said this to you yesterday. Entanglements is for rich people.
Oh my God,
It's
you had
rich
me
people
crying.
shit. Y'all be in embarrassment ships,
Right.
insufficient fund ships, homelessness mints,
Ooh, let me
don't
take
got
a drink.
custody of your kids mintships. Please, please, please use the appropriate words. This is why it's important to have an education, because you always want to use the right language, the appropriate language when you're
They're
talking
using the
about.
wrong language.
Oh my God, it's so freaking awesome.
So they're using entanglement wrong.
Entanglement, yeah.
They have $1 million
Broke
conversation.
assness shit.
They have $1 million conversation.
Right.
child.
Okay.
Listen, this is one. I'm gonna take out the bad words, okay?
Okay.
Penis is already small, and he wants me to share it with other women. No, sir. Too small to share. Can't slice that up. for no
Okay.
more than
Okay.
one person.
I get it. Oh, I like this one. You said you liked it too.
Okay. Don't
It's-
read that long.
It's
too long.
long. It's long. It is
I'm
long.
gonna go.
It's important though.
Come on,
because
hurry
it's-
up.
Okay. My daughter said she felt drained this morning while getting ready for school. I told her to stay home and let's have a self-care day. So I ran her a tea tree
do
and a
like
lavender bath, made her some chai tea. Then we sat out in the backyard on our mats and said affirmations and meditated.
Yes.
Now she's snuggled on the recliner watching a movie, waiting for me to finish her mushroom and spinach pasta. I never want my daughter to think it's okay to put her needs to the side for school, work, or
Absolutely.
anything else. It's a
School is
must.
just
She
free
knows
daycare.
when it comes to her inner emotions, mental peace of mind, to always put herself first. I told her you won't be any good to anyone or anything if you're depleted, baby
Like, I
girl.
type this.
Take care of yourself first, and then she's ready to take on the rest of the week. She's better now. I really like that because
You
it
didn't
showed
like it at first.
it showed what
though.
kind of parent.
You lying.
it
We
showed
was
what kind of
arguing
parent-
about
we
this
did argue about
earlier.
it.
He
I
was
let me tell you what I
don't
said. I'll
believe
tell you what I
let your
said.
child miss school.
Yeah, miss school because they was having she woke up PMS
Exactly.
and you was like, it's okay, baby. I'm gonna run you a bath
Yes.
and I'm gonna make you some spinach and mushrooms. And
Child.
you
That's
take
why
on
these
that
kids
tomorrow.
So bad. That's why these kids so bad. That was a
I
beautiful
understood
thing
it.
that
I
she
understood
did.
it though, because it was just like the lady
That was
at the dentist
beautiful.
office today. She was having a bad day where she should have stayed at home.
That
She
should've
should
been-
have stayed her
let that
ass
be a
at
lesson
home.
to you.
Yeah.
Don't go to work with no attitude.
Yeah, and then we have to be careful how we treat people because we don't know what they're going through. That lady was ready to kill somebody today. The lady at the dentist office, but she didn't know me. See, she didn't know me.
Okay.
See,
Look, this is Medea when she was young.
whatever.
Cause you sound like somebody.
This
granny.
is my last what to what. It says, don't mess up a good thing by digging too much. Everybody has a history. If you want someone, work on being their future. Then.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you want to know
Well,
everything
first of
about my
all-
past.
First of all, I'm only digging up your current.
Yeah.
What's going on right
What's going on
now?
right
while you
now,
dealing with
yeah.
me. I don't care
Uh-huh.
about nobody you dated before me.
Mhm.
I don't care about none of that. That's in the past.
Yeah.
I'm number one now.
Yeah.
I'm the queen now.
Mhm.
What you doing right now?
Yeah.
But I
You
wanna
don't
talk about
want
what
the
I did last
ex-girlfriends calling.
month. Right.
Yeah, you don't want-
No,
yeah.
I already told everybody. If you either you are a widow, I only date widows and men with no kids. Okay. Either your baby mama or wife needs to be gone to heaven
Oh,
or
Jesus.
no kids at all.
No
That's
kids
all
at
I'm
all.
doing. Okay.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Is your baby mama still alive? Oh, okay then.
Sorry to
You
hear
have
that,
a good,
baby.
you have a good day. You have a good
Whatever.
day. My arms are ready.
Whatever.
I got the
Oh
where
my
he say she's still
God.
alive. Oh, okay. Oh. And then I got the one where she gone. Oh,
Oh, you got some more with the what?
yeah.
Okay.
Get comfortable saying thanks for correcting me. I didn't realize that, but not like that. Say
Yeah.
it like this. Thanks for correcting me. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Mhm.
With no sarcasm.
With no sarcasm.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I hadn't thought of it like that. I understand now. I
Oh,
would
okay.
love for you to say that to me sometimes.
Yeah. You wish. keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
I was wrong about that, and I've changed my mind.
Aaron, I feel like this is for me. Go
I
ahead.
should do
Go
some
ahead.
more research before I argue this point.
Aaron, when you screenshotted that, was you thinking about me?
I got to read this again because I was laughing so hard.
Okay.
I should do more research before I argue this point.
Okay, Aaron. Okay. Is that the
That
end?
really took me. That sent me.
You have to get
I'm up
comfortable.
there.
You want people to be
Baby,
comfortable
there's no
saying
shame in being wrong.
that. There's no shame in
Only
being
in
wrong.
refusing to learn.
Wow, that's really good, Aaron.
Child.
That's really good. I like that, Aaron.
Baby, let me screenshot that again so that'll be in my fresh
Send-
screenshot.
Text it to me so I can read it to myself. Yeah,
That
text
was
it to
the
me.
one.
When I'm
Attention,
wrong, I will
wait,
say that
step-
I'm
Oh,
wrong.
your dog's going crazy. That's what she said. It's just time to end it. Come get your keep your own kids 2020. Keep your own kids 2020. That's what she trying to say. They said close that phone. Come
Yes,
on.
you
It's
better
time
tell
to
her to
go.
what say.
He our producer today. All right, come on, close out the song. Put the-
Y'all
Come
don't
on.
forget that Worst Day of the Week is live each and every Monday. When we
Okay,
live,
do y'all use Snapchat? If so, we're gonna Snapchat our post show.
oh my God,
It's called the Worst Day, DA Worst Day.
Mhm.
So we rewatch the show because it's hard to watch the show
Yeah.
while we're doing the show. So we rewatch the show and
Special
laugh.
this freak.
We laugh
we
and
laugh.
and then we record our reactions.
Or if we don't laugh, we don't laugh. you
Oh
know,
yeah,
so
we don't laugh. It may not be funny, baby. Sometimes it's like, did I say that?
uh-huh.
And sometimes it's like we're checking our phones, like, oh, we're gonna get a phone call. We're
Okay.
like sitting here like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
I know that in exactly 30 seconds. I mean, well, a minute and 30 seconds that my mama's gonna call me. Yeah,
definitely.
I know I'm finna get
Yeah,
cussed out
yeah.
tonight. So
You
y'all,
definitely getting a phone
y'all
call.
pray for me.
Definitely get a phone call. All right, y'all.
Send
We'll
your
see
prayers
y'all
for
next
me.
Monday.
You can catch us on YouTube as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page. We want to really thank you for being here with us on today. And we will see y'all next Monday at 7:00 p.m. live right here on Facebook. Peace out.
Worst day of the week. Worst day of the week.
It's gonna be a good day, even on my worst day. Nothing makes me smile more than hanging with my family. LOLs and good times, yeah, that's how we mob it. No filters on the real deal. Say something, get it poppin'. Laughing is good for the soul. Keep it 100, yeah, you already know. Not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the worst day of the week. It's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the worst day of the week. Yeah.
Worst day of the week. Worst day of the week.
Worst day of the week. Yeah, yeah.